shouts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with their opponents. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Here's Harris to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
All day, keep going.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So, CD, you talk about this football team. Some of the
GG would need no help.
The social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely. But that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here. And then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Jonathan Taylor, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts take it right down and
start
score
that gangster
the
shit you
opening
finished.
drive. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. McCann's got it teed up. Defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away.
Oh, what the?
It'll be a 39-yard.
Bro, come on, cuz.
Possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, they weren't scared to let it
dropped the
fly,
ball.
but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any
What do you
defense,
mean?
you never want to let them get anything started.
Here,
And
pussy.
that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Way to get down.
So
Way to get down
possession
there.
over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Quiddy Pay in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Ross on the return. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Wide open receiver.
Oh, you're clicking off. Lights on, lights off. The clicker. That nigga clicked off. Look, we didn't want no problems. He clicked off.
This is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball,
this
is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of the attack, and he'll go deep.
You're not down. One more time, baby.
2-yard line.
Nice, real good.
Incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. So backed up to the 6 now, 3rd and goal. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles, you talk about this defense, and they're in for a tough test, playing a team working on a 3-game win streak. But their head coach very confident in his guys' chances when he spoke to the media earlier this week.
I'd call him brimming with confidence, and he should be. Because if that's what he needs to do to fire up his guys, he should do so. And he's telling everybody, we've got a locker room full of guys ready to step up. And he's making sure that he believes it so that he hopes that his players will as well.
Herbert off of play action. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He's still running. He made no. Oh my goodness.
Down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And they'll get him down up past the 15.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On the ground, it's Riddick. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Herbert now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. On first down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Get out of here. I'm so far past that thing.
Picked off down near the
Fuck out
5.
of here, man. I'm so far past that fucking line, that circle.
30-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out
Yeah, he
like
threw
this,
that
if
shit.
it does get
Look at that shit all extra
intercepted,
fucking
there's
short.
going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll run on first down. It's Buchanan, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's going to air one out.
Yeah.
That is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part and got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
You gonna run, motherfuckers?
Punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going up top. And it is incomplete.
Okay, we're going to run straight back. Okay.
And now it's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. McCann's kick up and good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Yeah, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on
Oh my goodness, man, that was a pitch. You gotta be kidding me.
He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Last thing you need to do is try to run to a quarterback. He ain't gonna beat me.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the
trying for right, and it's intercepted.
Oh, shit like that.
Picked off near the 44.
Don't push him, 88. Don't push him.
Right side.
I got
and
this.
he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Extra point by McCann, up and good, and that makes our score 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Oh, you bitch ass.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating.
No Monty. No Monty.
You get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Here's Herbert.
Oh no! What? I can't accept it.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now it's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Oh my, he dropped it.
To hang on through the
Tell me,
contact.
bro.
It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Touch that shit trying to look pretty and shit.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 69 yards rushing for him now to this point. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Oh, man, only got 1 second.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll throw now on the final play. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
There to stop it was Darius Leonard.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Herbert. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
Herbert on first down now. He's going to air one out. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
All right, be by tight end.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Riddick. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert.
Yeah.
This is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 11. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is now 24. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it.
Sometimes are you serious?
He
let a tight end beat him.
Across the 45
before
going out.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational
Let a
football.
tight end
Right
beat you
now,
across
I think
the field.
scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
Get him.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 39, Herbert.
Oh, he hit the ball. Who is this tight end, man?
A great play there. His 11th
You got this nigga as a tight end?
And the Blues are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Come on, man. Look how big this nigga is, man.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
Oh my goodness, where was the middle at?
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit.
I don't know why you did that, man. You did that for nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Yeah, you should just kick the field goal. You just made me mad.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid.
You just made me mad when you did that. The only reason I'm just trying to get yards on my quarterback. That's all I'm trying to do. Just racking up yards. I got a stat. Well, I got a goal to meet.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running
Surprised you
back.
made that tackle right there. That ain't your style. Doing nothing usurable.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it.
You know this ain't your style. Do nothing has anything to do with you.
First down, they're ahead of the chains now.
Steps away to his left.
Ah!
Throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate
You
him a
hold
little bit.
up. Alright, well, hold up, man. Wait a minute. Let me go and get this first real fast. Mess around with you. Let me get this first. Because, I ain't gonna run the ball, man. I ain't gonna run the ball. I'm out here swinging this thing. And you the one that's backed up 15 yards. I mean, shit, I gotta overcome that. Yo, niggas backed up 15 yards.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop it.
You guys can't stop nothing. They can't stop the rain when it starts to fall. You out there playing scared. You just lost it, man. You ain't the person who you used to be. You used to be.
They run for it with Harris.
He used to be the man, baby.
Got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. I feel that. I can deal it.
Now they look to pay
Let me
off
see. Let me
on
take a
first
sack
down.
on this. I knew it, though.
Taken down.
I knew it. See, I called it before it even happened. That's how you can't even. That's why you call my earphone.
6 to bring up 2nd down.
That's why I'm not surprised when stuff like that happens. I already knew I was going to take a sack on that play. I was just waiting for it to happen.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's caught. Tolbert. And out of bounds on the other side
caught,
of
man.
midfield at the 45.
You ain't going to stop me no cover two, man. You never get a part of that.
Psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense.
That was cover two right there.
I think with this team, you got to figure at this point.
Yeah, I don't know why you got in that.
For them to go into attack.
Yeah, you do.
Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the right
Good
side,
block for that.
complete to Taylor. Taylor's got the 1st down and more.
Look at sweet, you over here diving just tell your mom, look, I got in the game. I got grass on my jersey.
Catch and run.
That turns into a very well orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out the backfield to the right. And after he looked
Come on,
it in,
am I
he
gonna
found
run?
plenty of
Nah,
space to roll
cross me.
and picked up big
I
yardage.
see. Oh shit! Oh shit! Don't you do it! Don't you do it! You should have stayed quiet. I wouldn't have been doing this to you. I was just waiting around.
The Colts, they add on to their advantage.
I would just get some yards. Listen, I had to get. Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. I had to get 4 touchdowns. I'm gonna tell you. I had to get 4 touchdowns with my quarterback. So do you remember when I was on? Do you remember when I was on when I kept doing sweeping plays? I was just trying to get him that. I could have ran the ball in there. I was just trying to get that quarterback to touchdown. That's why I kept doing sweep plays. I could have just ran it in there. I got Najee Harris. Could have ran it in there. Hey, nothing. Your guys ain't stopping nothing. That's why I kept doing the sweeping plays. I was trying to get him the touchdown. But I know it's by me forcing it, though. I keep throwing picks. That's the thing. I'm just going to let it come natural. Nah, he can't handle him. He too strong, man. He too strong. No, my receiver.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work
Come
to
on, man.
do.
No
Take
doubt
it,
about it. I
bro.
wonder now if
You
they're
got
going
50
to
yards
try to
yet?
increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Waste the lead time and all
Second
that
and
bullshit
7.
running.
Herbert.
Get that nigga down, man.
Down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay.
What are you doing with yourself? Are you still in Grim League?
12 for him on the year.
All right, cool. I ain't gonna even let him see this game.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters.
Oh, okay.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I don't play either, man. I just gotta get out here.
This offense so far on third down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be a
Oh,
tough
don't send him out.
third
Don't
and
do it.
18.
Uh-oh. Got my corner on him now. Fucked up.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Uncorks one
Here.
for Davis.
Look at that. Crazy, man.
Pass is intercepted.
Get up.
4th time today.
Oh, come on.
And the Colts are going to take
Yeah, I'm out there pressing on them, man. My guys, they run as soon as the ball get hyped.
defensive side with the
We out there
interception.
pressing.
This is a game that they clearly have firmly in
We don't
their
care about
grasp.
none of that.
Handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles.
Look how far
It's
back
been
your
their
guys
day.
is. They want
The
me to
Indy
throw on
offense
that.
at the line and set to go.
You want me to throw on that? I can't throw on
Play
that.
fake here on first down. Flush to his right.
Whoa, my quarterback tripped. Oh! Thank you. My quarterback tripped out. Yo DB tripped out. Good. Good riddance.
You still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more
I actually thought I was about to run that ball. I thought I audibled and ran it, and it threw me all the way off.
You throw a couple of
That's
picks,
good.
you
I didn't know
put
what to
yourself
do.
in jeopardy.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. It's caught.
Get off me. I just want you to touch me as I went by. You know what I'm saying? Say that you was a part of this. You witnessed this.
His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead.
I could have just ran. I wouldn't have to let you touch me. But you like, you touching greatness? Why not? Get your stupid ass.
McCann now for the extra point.
Man. You don't want to be in this division. It was all good just a couple of years ago before I came to this division. Now look at them niggas. Hey. Man, we all started at 0-0 as a record.
McCann's got it teed up. He will return this.
Man, my team is actually trash, but I just got through whooping on the Lions. I think the team is 99 overall. That nigga was 21-0. That nigga quit on me.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one.
All that 99 for nothing. Get that pick, because I don't play no games. Oh, no! Man, stop trying to throw it while you getting hit, man. I'm standing around the line waiting. I'm out here waiting for it. Look at see that.
I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an
you know what I'm
extra
gonna do,
on
man. I'm
every
gonna calm
snap
down, man. What you
because
want me to play, like
they
some
really
zone or something?
struggle to make headway through the air.
Throw you a bone, my boy. Throw you a bone. Think I don't remember. I remember the small people. Oh, you trash! You let this slow ass nigga do that to you?
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary is
hey, where you at anyway?
This entire game, offensively, they've had their way with them.
You in Atlanta? Y'all got good internet service out there?
2nd and 10.
Yeah, but you're right. A gig is the most. I ain't even got no gig. I got about 500. How's the weather?
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, straight.
And he comes back with one complete. The Colts on 3rd down.
I gotta ask these questions. That's gonna be a part of my
Here's a
before you play.
fake as they set up to
Oh, get that off. Oof.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll
Ooh,
say
don't
it's
take no sack,
incomplete.
baby.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs.
Oh,
Blanketed
that's because
everyone,
one
took
dude
away all
got
the passing
superhuman
angles,
strength.
thus the incompletion.
Yeah, man. He went to, no, for real, man. He went to Marvel Academy. I'm going to get this motherfucker right here. Or I'm going to die trying. I think it's you some. You know you gotta see me again. What you gonna do then? You gotta come with a different game plan.
And with things looking pretty
You gotta
good
just
on
start punting the
scoreboard,
ball as
they're
soon
gonna
as you
keep
get
the
it.
offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he gets the first down yardage he needs.
I'm so mad at my center, man.
At the 6.
That Nelson that's doing that? Yeah, Nelson. Listen.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Reach for it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan
Don't worry about it, man.
with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Colts are
This the only
closing
league.
in on
This the only league you in?
10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
Are you in the PS5 league?
Point after.
You ain't got the PS5 yet?
And this one was over a
Oh,
while
okay.
ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, man. No, you just wasted your money. That's all you just did.
McCann's got it teed up.
That shit ain't no difference. It's a couple little things, but shit.
And he'll just sit on this one as their
But-
drive will
but-
start at the 25.
For the first couple of months, shit, I still played on my PS4. You want me to go to like a zone or something? Nah, man, I'm really out there pressing.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Gotcha.
Well, I think that the folks
Press
here
this
hope
nigga,
that
y'all.
maybe this home
Don't show him no
atmosphere
mercy.
would carry their guys to a surprise
Who let him
victory,
go?
but it does not
Oh,
appear that that's
this
gonna
nigga
be
tried
the
to.
case.
Oh,
There's
hell
too
no.
much to
Oh, yeah,
handle
get him
on
up
the
out of
other
here.
side in this one.
Get that Mexican up out of here.
Despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that
Oh,
scoreboard
man,
is
you
saying.
trying to. Now you trying. Hold on, we switch it up a little bit. You got used to that.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Herbert, he's going to look deep down the field. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it in.
What?
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
The fuck was that? How tall is he, man? Because my corner's 6'3", so.
They're still working at it, even though this
Oh,
one
man, they
feels
got that
like
thing
a
out
lost
there. He's
cause.
like Megatron and shit.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch, I'm gonna do like you know.
Out of
Watch.
the gun, Herbert.
Uh-oh.
And
Crazy,
now
man.
here's another interception. He's
Ah,
picked
look at
off
point him
inside
out. What's up,
46.
player? It's been a while.
Bring it back. An interception
Where we
return
going?
for
Houston,
Coach
Texas.
T.
1 more mile, 2 more exits.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were
I played
suffocating
underneath
there
right
and
there,
getting a
man.
big
They wasn't
run.
going.
And they've done it
It
not
wasn't
just
going
by
that far.
out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to
Man,
throw
y'all
out.
got some big receivers, man. Them
Every
motherfuckers.
time. This was a
They
defense
damn
that was
near.
well prepared.
That nigga like 240 out there, man.
McCann up and good, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair
Your
catch
mic
signaled
messing up.
for and taken successfully. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Come on, Evans. We about to hit somebody. Side to side.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert.
What I tell you?
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7.
He ain't do nothing. Did you see that, man? He won't do it again. He won't do it again. I'm up here. Just skate on. He'd drop it. I didn't really hit him. That's why. I didn't make him pay for it with his life. Ah!
Slide to a stop. He does have the first.
Come on, man. Don't do that.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
He's out here. Wake your ass up. Everybody gets it.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45.
Man, that's why I'm giving him a little break. I ain't pressing on their bodies. That's why.
Best threat on offense. Use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked
You all right, man?
up. That just his first catch.
Should I pretend to call the police?
Big reason why they're
Paramedics?
down. On first down, it's Herbert.
Wake your ass up. Anybody can get it. My nigga burned him. Fuck. He burned him fast. Alright, we gotta talk about that, man.
All of the interceptions, things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
That's that one-on-one out there. You beat me.
That he's having a problem.
You gotta do
they
your
always tell
stuff.
you, no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a
come on, man.
confident
He's trying to
thrower
play
right now. He's off balance. The passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Oh, run right past him. Come on, Terry. Ah!
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Blues get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. They'll look to throw.
Serious? Get some fuck, man.
Slightly less than really bad.
All right. You just made me mad. That's all that. You just made me. Oh, man, you go. Come on, man.
So
when was the last time they got an onside kick?
Left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll be tackled.
Oh, don't do him like that, Nas. He's young, man.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2nd and 4. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught.
Come on, man, you almost have nothing. You just see me break stride.
Again,
Woo!
another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, where our booth is here, we can
I don't know why he was hanging with him. He in the cover 4, man. What's he doing?
Post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what
he can't stop the rain when it starts to fall.
They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Say what? Like a 96. Oh, he might be a 97. I'm thinking 97.
And this
How fast is that corner?
Back, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, yeah. He can't hang, man. Especially, maybe on a straight line. That's why I ain't trying him on a straight line, but, you know.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. A terrific running there to start the drive.
Mike, okay, 50 yards. Now I'm going to have to guard that again.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Herbert. Out to the flat for Reddick.
What are you doing?
3 yards the gain there, second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I rule with an iron fist over here in this division.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
I like that shit down. Nigga still trying you, Bullock. What's wrong with him? Trying you like that. Try dope. Don't try him.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. T.J. Watt in there to get him sacked.
I think you can go for it if you want to.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback. Almost no
ain't nothing for you to go for it for, but I guess.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Twist his guy. Nah, ain't no hope out there. Ain't no love.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
This one.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I didn't know who was who.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place. Gets big yardage and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Wake your stupid ass up.
On the end route, complete. Here's Reddick, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. Herbert has it knocked free.
Oh, get up!
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Woo! You got lucky, boy. He'll stay on his feet.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Back to throw. Herbert going for the deep ball.
Give me that.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Reddick with a carry. And he stopped at the 44.
Look at it.
It's also a gain of 4. And now it's 4th down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Indianapolis, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
How we ruling our division with an iron motherfucking fist. What? Ain't he already X Factor? What development trait was he supposed to have? The fucking nigga gonna be that nigga's gonna be a super X Factor. What? I miss that. A super.
Hello? Fucking 9 o'clock.
Did you want to get something?